So deaf gain, for those that don't know, is where society views deafness as loss, and it attempts to reframe that to show people that the deaf community doesn't view their inability to hear as a loss. So to shine a light on the benefits of being deaf in order to reframe that. So is there such a thing as Coda Gain? I would say a lot of the things that are Coda Gain are deaf gain. But things like growing up and communicating in two languages, one auditory and one visual. My typing ability, because I grew up in the era of the TTY, and I'm able to type really, really quickly. I don't put my fingers on the correct keys. I use like these two fingers on my left hand and like I think a claw on my right hand, but I can type really fast. Spelling. I'm pretty good at spelling. Minor downside is that in order to spell things correctly, I have to finger spell them so that I know how they're spelled. Every time my kids ask me, Mommy, how do you spell this? I'm like, I have to do it with my hand. But I'm good at it. Me personally, with having deaf parents, going to deaf camp. Without my deaf parents, I probably would not have gone to deaf camp, would not have met my husband, wouldn't have the wonderful family that I have now. So I am thankful for that. In my interpreter training program, while I had to approach interpreter training differently than those who are non-CODAs, like we each have our own struggles, one of the definite benefits was exposure to finger spelling from an early age. So I'm able to process that a lot more quickly than individuals who come at sign language much later in life. Breaking from form in sign language too is another thing that I feel is Coda Gain that individuals who come at sign language later at life struggle with. They want to maintain the English integrity of a message, whereas I have no problem moving things around and breaking it down. Same message, accuracy is important, but just framing it differently so that it makes sense to deaf eyes. Communicating with individuals that use other spoken languages in other countries. I'm very comfortable just breaking language down to a more gestural level so that I'm able to communicate with anyone, anywhere. And that's fun. I don't like when people make me use my phone as a phone, but I do have very excellent phone skills. And that's because I had to answer the phone from a very young age, starting at 4. Hi, no, I'm sorry, my parents are deaf. May I take a message? No, you can't call back. They'll still be deaf. That kind of thing.